What's it been like at Auburn so far?
It's been great. The transition's been really smooth. I think that, you know, everything that everybody talked about with the community and the university and the support and most importantly the people, it's been great. You know, my family's got here just after the first of the year, and kids are in school, and my wife's finding her way around town. So it's been everything that, you know, and more than our expectations were coming here.
Tell me about your relationship with Golish.
So Coach Golish and I go way back to, I think 2005. We were both, he was working as a student coach at Ohio State at the time. I believe I was a student coach at Ashland University, and just kind of getting around to camps and, you know, trying to network and build relationships from that standpoint. And, you know, we were both at the time in our careers where we were looking to move on to maybe graduate assistant jobs and kind of get our foot in the door. And again, trying to, at that time, you know, you had these camps that were, you know, 3-4 days and a couple nights. And so first time I met him was down at an Ohio State camp, like I said, in 2005. And here we are, you know, we go down there and, you know, we think we're gonna, you know, at least I thought I was gonna be, you know, working this camp and getting to meet all these coaches and everything. And I get there and they've got all the GAs and the student coaches working with the youth. So we're working with about 4th through 8th graders. Yeah. And, you know, I had to watch them in the dorms and make sure that they were, you know, where they needed to be when they were supposed to be there. And then got a chance to coach them, you know, during the day. But that was really where it started for us. And I think that it didn't take us long to realize that, you know, we were not only both trying to accomplish the same thing, but feel like there was a lot of common value there. And we were both trying to do it the same way. You know, both of us were trying to come up through it the same way and build a network and you know, work really, really hard and do any job that we could to show people that we were willing to learn and willing to work. And I think, you know, so that's where it goes all the way back to there, and then it just kind of grew. And, you know, as I've said before, you know, I've known him for a long time as a friend, and then, you know, got to know him obviously as you know, as a husband and a father as his family grew, and then getting a chance to go be a part of the staff a year ago, really learned a lot about him as a leader and a teacher. And, you know, can't say enough great things about the impact that he's had on me from afar, and just the opportunity to be a part of his staff and have our family here with him and his wife Lex and obviously his kids Corbin and Bear. It's like I said, been a long relationship, but one that's just grown, you know, as the years have gone.
Are you from Ohio?
I am, yeah. Originally from just outside of the Mansfield area, a small town called Shelby, Ohio. So that's where my wife and I both, you know, are from. We went to high school together. And so yeah, but yeah.
I feel like there's a cradle of coaches. Like, there's some great ones come through that area. I mean,
sure.
Jim Tressel and Urban Meyer and stuff. Is it just different up there? I know like Massillon is a capital, but is high school football a huge deal there?
Yeah, I mean, football is really important. I come from a family that, you know, my grandfather was a high school football coach for 38 years. Both of my uncles each have over 25 years of high school coaching on their resumes, so that was always something that was exciting to me. I've been standing on a sideline on a Friday night ever since I can remember as a little kid, as a ball boy, and, you know, just being around team, being around coaching, being around players, and really seeing what that was all about. And I think that was initially the plan for myself and for my wife. We thought we were going to go back to our hometown and when we got done in college and teach and coach. And then we were given an opportunity, like I said, over at Ashland University to be a student coach there, and then on to Bowling Green as a GA and so on and so forth. So, but yeah, that's how it all started.
What was the moment